Welcome back to the Nature Cures podcast, where we uncover the secrets of natural healing, holistic wellness, and living your healthiest life naturally.
That's right.
Today,
Yeah.
we're diving deep into cataracts,
Okay.
a common eye condition that can lead to blurred vision and eventually blindness.
Right.
But here's the twist.
Yeah.
We're going beyond conventional surgery and exploring natural approaches that might help prevent or even reverse this condition.
Wow.
Get ready for some fascinating historical perspectives and eye-opening nutritional insights.
Yeah, that's right. We often think of cataracts as just an inevitable part of aging, but what if there's more to the story?
Okay.
What if our diet and lifestyle play a bigger role than we realize?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So let's start with the basics for those who might not be familiar.
Sure.
What exactly are cataracts?
So think of the lens in your eye as a clear window that allows light to pass through and focus on the retina, creating a sharp image.
Okay.
Now imagine that window becoming cloudy or foggy. That's essentially what a cataract is.
I see.
It's a gradual clouding of the natural lens, which obviously affects your vision.
Okay, so it's like a film forming over the lens, dimming and distorting our vision.
Exactly.
What kind of symptoms should people be on the lookout for?
Well, you might experience blurred or hazy vision, like you're looking through a frosted glass. Colors might seem faded, and you might have trouble seeing in bright light or at night.
Okay.
Some people also experience double vision, seeing halos around lights, or increased difficulty with glare.
That sounds incredibly frustrating and even a bit scary, honestly.
Yeah.
So many people think cataracts is just a consequence of aging, something you can't really do anything about. But we're here to challenge that assumption, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
While age is a factor, it might not be the whole story. Our research suggests that cataracts could be linked to lifestyle and dietary choices.
Okay.
Specifically, the buildup of certain toxins in the body.
That makes sense. But we're constantly exposed to environmental pollutants and processed foods.
Right.
And those toxins have to go somewhere, right?
Right.
Could you elaborate on this toxins in the bloodstream idea?
Sure.
What exactly are we talking about here?
It's not just about environmental pollutants, though those certainly play a role.
Okay.
The standard American diet, which is heavy on processed foods, refined sugars, and unhealthy fats, can create a toxic environment within the body.
I see.
These toxins can include heavy metals, pesticides, and even byproducts of metabolic processes.
Okay.
Think of it like a slow accumulation of waste that our bodies struggle to eliminate efficiently.
So it's not just about what we're exposed to externally,
Right.
but also what we're putting into our bodies.
Exactly.
It seems logical that this buildup of toxins could eventually affect delicate organs like our eyes.
Precisely, and this ties into another crucial aspect. Nutritional deficiencies.
Okay.
Studies have shown that certain vitamins and amino acids are essential for maintaining healthy eyes and could play a role in preventing cataracts.
Okay, now we're getting to the good stuff.
Yeah.
This aligns perfectly with our focus on natural healing and taking control of our health through diet and lifestyle choices.
Exactly.
Tell us more about these nutrients.
Well, one of the most important is vitamin C.
Okay.
A 2016 study in the journal Ophthalmology found that higher dietary intake of vitamin C was associated with a reduced risk of cataract progression. And it's not just vitamin C.
Yeah.
B-complex vitamins, particularly riboflavin and niacin,
Okay.
are also crucial for eye health.
So a diet lacking in these essential nutrients could potentially make us more susceptible to developing cataracts.
Absolutely.
What kinds of foods should we be focusing on to get these nutrients?
For vitamin C, think citrus fruits, bell peppers, strawberries, and leafy greens like kale.
Got it.
Good sources of B vitamins include whole grains, legumes, eggs, and nuts.
Okay.
And don't forget about colorful fruits and vegetables. They're packed with antioxidants, which can help protect our eyes from damage caused by free radicals.
This is all about nourishing our bodies from the inside out, right?
Yes.
It's not just about treating symptoms, but about creating a foundation of health that supports our eyes and our overall well-being.
Right.
It's fascinating to see how these seemingly simple dietary choices can have such a profound impact on our vision.
It really is. And speaking of lifestyle factors, there's another important culprit we need to address. Stress.
Okay.
We all know that stress takes a toll on our bodies, but you might be surprised to learn that chronic stress can actually contribute to eye problems, including cataracts.
Stress affecting our eyes. That's really interesting. What's the connection there?
When we're stressed, our bodies release hormones like cortisol and adrenaline, which can increase inflammation and oxidative stress throughout the body, including in our eyes.
Let's see.
This can damage the delicate tissues in our eyes and make us more susceptible to conditions like cataracts.
Wow. I never would have thought about stress that way.
Wow.
It really emphasizes the importance of finding healthy ways to manage stress, not just for our mental health, but for our physical well-being too.
So besides nourishing our bodies with the right nutrients and managing stress,
Yeah.
what are some other natural approaches to address cataracts? Our listeners are probably eager to hear about some specific remedies and techniques.
You're right. Let's dive into those. One concept that's often discussed in natural health circles is detoxification.
Detoxification. That makes sense if we're thinking about all those toxins we discussed earlier. It's like hitting the reset button on our bodies, right?
Exactly. There are many different approaches to detoxification, but the basic idea is to support the body's natural processes of eliminating waste and toxins. This can involve dietary changes, specific herbs and supplements, and even practices like fasting.
Fasting for detoxification. That's interesting. I know some people swear by it, but is there scientific evidence to support its effectiveness?
Yeah.
Specifically regarding cataract? While more research is needed on the direct link between fasting and cataract prevention or reversal, there's growing evidence that fasting can have positive effects on overall health and reduce inflammation, which could indirectly benefit eye health.
I see. So it's more about creating a healthier internal environment that's conducive to healing.
Exactly.
And what about those specific remedies you mentioned earlier? Are there any herbs or traditional practices that stand out when it comes to cataracts?
One that comes up frequently is aniseed.
Aniseed.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm intrigued. What makes aniseed so special for our eyes?
Aniseed is a potent source of antioxidants,
Okay.
particularly a compound called anihol. Studies have shown that anihol can protect eye cells from oxidative damage, which, as we discussed, is a key factor in the development of cataracts.
That's fascinating. It's amazing how these ancient remedies often have scientific backing when we dig a little deeper. Any other intriguing remedies we should know about?
Well, there's a traditional remedy from India that involves a mixture of almond and pepper. It's believed that the almond provides nourishment while the pepper stimulates circulation, potentially improving blood flow to the eyes.
Almond and pepper. That's a unique combination. It's incredible how different cultures have developed their own unique approaches to health and healing over centuries. So we've got detoxification, we've got aniseed, we've got almond and pepper.
Yeah.
Anything else we could do to support our eye health naturally?
Absolutely. Remember those eye exercises we talked about earlier?
Yes.
Simple practices like rolling your eyes, looking up and down, and side to side can help strengthen the eye muscles and improve flexibility.
It's like a workout for our eyes. I can see how that would be beneficial. Are there any other eye exercises you recommend?
One that's particularly helpful for relaxation and reducing eye strain is called palming.
Okay.
You simply cup your hands over your closed eyes, blocking out all light, and focus on the warmth and darkness for a few minutes.
Palming. I've heard of that before. It sounds incredibly soothing, especially after a long day staring at screens. Speaking of relaxation, I know a lot of people find Epsom salt baths to be helpful for stress relief. Could those potentially benefit our eyes as well?
That's a great question. Epsom salts are rich in magnesium, a mineral that plays a vital role in muscle relaxation and nerve function. While there's no direct evidence that Epsom salt baths can prevent or treat cataracts, they can certainly help reduce overall stress and promote relaxation, which we know is beneficial for eye health.
It sounds like there's a lot we can do to support our eye health naturally, from diet and stress management to specific remedies and eye exercises.
Right.
It's empowering to realize that we have more control than we might think.
Yeah.
But what about those cases where cataracts have already progressed significantly? Is surgery always the only option then?
That's a common question, and it's important to remember that natural therapies aren't a replacement for conventional medical treatment, especially in advanced cases. However, even if surgery is necessary, adopting a healthier lifestyle and incorporating these natural approaches can still be beneficial.
So it's about supporting the body's healing process even after surgery.
Right.
And potentially slowing down the progression of cataracts in the long run. It's a holistic approach to eye health, right?
Exactly. And it's worth noting that some proponents of natural healing believe that cataracts can even be reversed in their early stages through dietary changes and detoxification.
Oh, wow.
Adele Davis, a renowned American nutritionist, was a strong advocate for this approach.
Adele Davis, I've read some of her work. She was a pioneer in the field of nutrition. What were her insights on cataracts specifically?
Davis believed that cataracts were often a sign of nutritional deficiencies, particularly a lack of vitamin C and certain B vitamins. She documented cases where individuals were able to improve their vision and even reverse cataracts by adopting a nutrient-rich diet and addressing any underlying deficiencies.
That's really encouraging. It shows that there's always hope and that our bodies have an incredible capacity for healing when given the right support. It's a powerful reminder that we shouldn't underestimate the impact of nutrition and lifestyle on our overall health, including our eye health.
I completely agree. And I think it's important to remember that this is just the starting point. We've covered a lot of ground today, but there's always more to learn and explore. We encourage you to do your own research, talk to your healthcare provider, and make informed decisions about what's right for you.
Absolutely. We're all about empowering our listeners to take control of their health journey. We've given you the tools and the information. Now it's up to you to dig deeper and find what resonates with you. And as you continue exploring natural approaches to eye health, I'll leave you with one final thought. If seemingly simple dietary changes can have such a profound impact on our vision, what other hidden connections might exist between our lifestyle and our overall well-being? It's something to ponder as you continue on your path to natural wellness.
That's a great question to leave our listeners with. It's all about connecting the dots, understanding the intricate web of our bodies, and embracing a holistic approach to health.
Well said. And that wraps up another deep dive here on the Nature Cures podcast. Until next time, stay curious, stay healthy, and keep those eyes bright.